Hi, here we are showing the 68 Buick Grand Sport Convertible. I'm going to do a walk around. And let's first start by, you can see the car in real nice daylight. A lot of surface rust on top. It was near the ocean. It came from California, and the same owner since 1969. This car was in storage for 30 plus years and pulled out a couple of years ago. Brand new Redline Coker Redline radial tires, brand new. Well, they're BF Goodrich. This car, again, we showed it on the lift, how solid it is. I mean, there's hardly a ding or so in the car, maybe a couple small dings, but it's very rock solid and straight. Starting at the front, it has the new T3 headlights, as I mentioned. Those are in the, I think there's over $4,500 in receipts of new parts on this car recent. The grille is broken here. It's the original grille, of course, and it is broken. You can see it's a Grand Sport. It has all the original moldings plus the scoop on the hood. I'm going to lift the hood up. And again, all original. There's a brand new hoses, belts, coil, alternator, voltage regulator, master cylinder. You can see it's just manual brakes. It does have drum brakes in the front with the large fin drum. Brand new radiator, 3-core radiator. Brand new battery, AC Delco battery. For whatever reason, somebody came from California and somebody has bypassed the heater core. Maybe it's leaking. I don't know for a fact, but it has been bypassed because they never drove the car in the cold. Again, it's the original air cleaner. Everything's original in this car. So original, it's sort of amazing. And you can see the carburation on it. It's got the Quadrajet carburetor, which is the original. I'll put this back on. And again, you can see how original the car is. No air condition, but the inner fenders and stuff, everything's, you know, sort of rusty, surface rust, but never dented, damaged, or removed. The bottom of the hood, you can see how nice the original insulation is on the hood. Rusty surface, but again, original insulation's in the hood. And I'm going to close the hood back up. The body lines are pretty nice. The hood closes well. And again, walking down the side of the car, just again, rock solid on this car. I've said rock solid 100 times in this video because it's what it is. That's a good description of it. There is some pitting, as I mentioned, on the pot metal here. All the rubber on this car is very, very nice. Very pliable rubber. For a California car, that's almost unheard of, but it was stored inside. The glass is a shaded windshield. There's not a mark on it as far as chips or anything like that. A little bit here, but I'm sure it's the original windshield. Door handles are pitted very heavily. The door locks all work fine. Buttons lock, the key fits. I have 2 sets of keys for the car. I'm going to show you the bottom of the doors. By the way, look how nice the doors close. I mean, just nice line, just no sag of the doors. The pins are good, no sagging, and it closes nicely. And now I'll switch to this side and show the bottom of the doors. You can notice this. Look how nice that the lip is on the door. All the rubber moldings, again, original and in good condition, very nice and pliable. The door panels, very presentable, dirty and used, but original and never been replaced. The bottom of the doors is just super, super nice. That's what I look at on cars, and it means a lot to me. And a restorer would really appreciate that. Again, original carpet. Quarter panels, the wheel opening moldings are nice with no dents on them. All the lights work. These Buick lights actually light up. Rear bumper nice and straight. Deck lid nice and straight, very nice gaps. The convertible top is the original top. I'll put it up in a bit. It could use replaced, but it is the original top. And you can see how nice the interior is. They tilt forward. You have the original seat belts. The original seat belts in the back are under the seat. I did not find a build sheet, but the seat belts are there. The front GM belts are all here, as you can see. There they are. Glove box door, very good shape. The inside of the glove box is not bad. I'll close the door. I'm going to open the trunk up. Here's the inside of the trunk. Okay, here we are with the convertible top boot. You know, used, but it's not ripped up. It is the original, and there it is. I'm going to take a second video of the trunk, but you can see how nice this trunk is. I mean, they still have the original cardboard piece here. The original bias ply tire. Looks like new condition. There's actually even a couple of heater hoses here that were given to me with the car. In case somebody does decide to change the heater core, there are the hoses. Here's an original mat that goes in the back. I just took it out and like the looks of it, but it's the original mat. Look at the mat inside the trunk. This is what really amazes me of the car. Again, the rubber's in nice shape. The bottom of the trunk lid up in this area, you can see it's just really nice. All along here, very nice. Look inside the trunk. I'm going to pull the trunk mat out and get some still pictures. I don't want to tear the mat. But look at how nice this trunk is. I mean, look at that. All the original crinkle paint. And you can see deep down in here how nice this is. The other side's the same. I'm going to pull the spare out and have some good still pictures to show you. So let's finish the walk around over here down the other side. Nice closed trunk. Down this side, the same thing. The quarter panels are nice and straight on the car. All the wheel moldings are nice, as we mentioned. There's one center cap missing, but the tires are, those tires were over $1,200 installed, mounting and balancing. Again, nice door gaps, and if you see how nice this thing closes, just rock solid. There I go again. All right, well that pretty much shows the car. There's just one mirror, very pitted. I know Year One sells this sort of things, pitted on the wing window. All the stainless is really super nice around the windshield, as well as around the top of the deck lid or trunk. So that's it. That gives you a summary of the outside of the car. We're going to still include some still pictures. You can see the. Well, here we are today showing the underside of the '68 Buick Grand Sport Convertible. And I'm going to walk down through it and show all the new parts as well as the condition of the underside of the car. So here we are starting from the front of the car, California black plate car. Underneath the car, lots of new parts. New fuel pump, new belts, new hoses for the brakes, new wheel cylinders, new brake shoes, as you can see. The bottom of this car's there's no sign of ever any accident or anything even being replaced. It's a very nice original car. You can see the frame rails, how nice and dry they are. Bottom of the car, the motor's pretty dry. There is a little bit of seepage around this front seal, as you can see. Working our way back, it's got brand new aluminized dual exhaust. It has a new transmission pan, as well as a filter and new fluid just changed. The motor oil has been changed as well. Again, looking at the underneath of this car, if you could see, there's very, very little scale. It was a California car all its life. Very nice frame, straight. Look at the floor pans. I mean, just really super solid. And again, original and untouched. Working our way over on this side, same thing. You can see how dry and how nice the frame is. The floorboards, there's not even any undercoating on the car. You know, it almost looks like it was just, you know, never had any undercoating done to it. Working our way back, you can see how nice and solid the frame rails are. Again, all the way back, no dents in them. Perfect condition. Look at the floor pans. And again, it's a convertible. Usually you see rust on them. Very nice condition. As you can see, again, all welded seams on the dual exhaust. And again, working our way on this side, the floor pans are just absolutely rock solid. all the way around. You can really look at those closely. Look how nice and straight the frame is. No dents on it. Working our way back further, on the rear of the car, again, same thing, new brakes, shoes, new hardware, new wheel cylinders. I didn't mention, but the front also has drum brake, as well as the rear. So it has four-wheel drum brake with the big fin brake drums. Looking underneath here, I believe it had a new sending unit put in the fuel tank. The fuel tank was dropped and cleaned, and has a full tank of gas. It looks like it still has the original shocks. Again, look how nice the frame rails are. Just absolutely beautiful. The bottom of the quarter panels, rock solid. There you are, just a slight bit of the undercoating that they use from the factory, or like chip guard. You can look up in the wheel wells. Wheel wells are just really nice. It just has that chip guard from the factory. All right, looking at the bottom of the car all the way across here, you can see the gas tank has no dents in it or anything. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we are at the back of the car looking at the rear end. No leakage. You can even see it's the original brake lines from 1968. Original brake lines on there still. I think the original shocks are still on it. Again, looking at the bottom of this car, it's just really, really nice. With an external paint job and some new chrome bumpers, this car would be really nice. So you can see the bumpers are straight, but they are rusty, so they would need re-chromed. Want to go to this side of the quarter panel. The bottom of the quarter panel is heavy surface rust, but nothing rusted through. And just the lip in there is all in very, very nice shape. We talked about the wheel tubs. You can see the wheel tubs are again, it has the original like heavy chip guard in the wheel houses all the way around. Over here, you can see the bottom of the rocker panels are nice. The bottom of the quarter panels are rock solid. Looks like somebody that didn't know about cars tried to lift it on a regular lift, but it's not bad. It's just the pinch weld here is bent over a slight bit. But look at this frame. Look at the frame here. Just absolutely rock solid. Back up the side of the car, same thing. The rocker panel is super nice. Bottom of the fender, all the way up here to the bottom of the fender is just, again, there you are, all metal. Look at the inner wheel house here, very nice. All the wheel moldings are no dents or anything on them. They're intact. Nobody's taking anything off this car. There you are, look how nice and clean and dry everything is there. Front bumper, straight, no dents, just needs re-chrome. The car has the original T3 headlights as well. Actually, they're not original, but they are T3 headlights, and they've all been replaced at a cost of $150. There is a chip in the grille. We'll show that in the steel pictures. The center of the grille has a chip out of it. And also the fan guard, the bottom of it has a chunk taken out of this. Just wanted to point out the good and the bad. So back over here, again, all solid. Here's the right fender. Nice. There's not even, I don't think there's even a ding in this car. So there's no body work other than sanding and painting of it that would need done. All right, well that sums up the bottom of the car. We're gonna do some steel pictures and the top side of the car in a little bit here. Thank you.